What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Motorbike Mike. Yeah, this is Jay's hat. This is not a New York Yankees shirt. This is the Yard Father, Saigon. It's a rapper. Get that off the table. So I got my brand new lithium-ion battery with the battery management system in it. So I did pay quite a bit of money for this stuff. You can get cheaper ones that I saw for like $130 and shit like that. That still had like the old technology from back in 2010 that didn't have the battery management system in it. And I thought, I'm already spending this much money on it, why not go balls to the wall and get a good quality new technology lithium-ion battery. And I have it. I also had to get a new charger too. I'm not going to say exactly how much I paid for it, because you might be able to find it cheaper, but the good lithium batteries are about 250 Canadian and up. Cheaper ones are around the 130 Canadian mark. If you're going to pay that much money, there's no point, there's no reason to go too much cheaper and get yourself stranded. I bought a cheap lead acid battery, and guess what? I got stranded. That is what it is. So I'm just going to give you a quick look at it, and then we're going to put it in my bike. So as you guys probably seen in one of my videos, my lead acid battery, I got a cheap one for like $60. I didn't even get like an OEM quality one. I just got the cheapest one I could find, and it crapped out on me. So that sucked. So this time I decided to get a really good lithium-ion battery. I paid a couple $100s for it, Canadian of course. You can get ones for like half the price, but they also don't have the battery management system integrated into it, like the battery that I bought and a lot of the newer technology lithium-ion batteries that are on the market now. You can still buy some of the older ones. I wouldn't do it. Just pay the money and you'll be so much happier. So I had to go I went and bought a new charger, and I went and also bought my new battery. It was quite a price leap. I could have probably for an extra like $200 bought a whole new exhaust system for my bike, but you know what, what's an exhaust system if you can't even start your bike? So we're gonna take a look at this stuff. This is the battery charger I got. It does charge all the batteries and lithium-ion. I got the one upgraded. This one does 3.5 amps. The other one I was looking at does like 1.1 amp. So this one charges twice as fast and covers lead acid, lithium-ion, does them all. Pretty good. You can see the side there. Protects against reverse polarity. That's it. It's on open right now. So it's a pretty good charger. So that's that. This is the lithium-ion battery with the built-in microprocessor technology battery management system. So I did pay double the price as some of the other lithium-ion batteries, but definitely well worth it, I think. And then this is my old shitty lead acid battery. Now literally this thing's almost 10 fucking pounds. This thing is literally 2 pounds. I mean, such a huge difference, like an insane. And for a motorcycle, that is massive weight savings just in a battery, especially when it sits so much higher in your bike compared to the rest of the components. So that's saving weight not just off your bike, but off, it'll help keep your center of gravity lower, so which I think is great. So that's an added bonus. I will say that I paid about $440 Canadian for all this stuff. American, you'd probably pay like $20. No, I'm just kidding. You'd probably pay about $300 or whatever for your charger and a good battery. Like I said, you can get shittier lithium-ion batteries for a lot cheaper, but they won't have the battery management system. And the new ones with that system are a lot better because the old technology, the batteries used to fail and go flat and have bad cells and stuff, whereas this one kind of, it evens itself out. It has like a built-in memory, so enough said about that. So all I did was take the tape off. Just gonna set it there. These can be charged inside. They're not like lead acid batteries that produce some weird fume, toxic, weird gas. Oh, my hands looked weird for a second. Whoa. Anyway, some weird gas. So you don't have to worry about the safety issue in that sense. This here is the battery charger. So again, it comes with the clamps. So these here is what I would, once it's in my bike, I would pull these, put those on. That way I have a cord already hooked up, like not permanently, but bolted onto my battery when it's in my bike. So instead of taking it off my seat every time, I can run this to my tail and just plug it in, just like you do with a lead acid battery if you have a battery tender, anything like that. Just makes it a lot easier and a lot quicker to connect and charge up and keep your battery nice and fresh. So it comes with that. So that's pretty cool. That's good. And then your traditional clamps. These clamps are actually pretty good, if you ask me. Solid quality, and even have plastic over here just in case anything touches the connections and doesn't give a shock or spark any shorts. So that's pretty good. There are all these connections, because you don't want to use a lead acid trickle charger on these batteries. Use a proper charger, that way you don't screw up your battery, especially considering how much money some of the good lithium ion batteries are. They do cost a pretty penny. Like I said, you can get a little bit cheaper ones, but these ones cost a pretty penny, so you don't want to screw them up. It's better to get the proper charger. So this is the charging unit. Now with these ones, they want you to make sure that all your connections are hooked up before you plug the AC plug into the outlet. So before you plug this in, you just want to connect the battery to this unit, and then you can go ahead and go from there. So we just plug these two ends in together. These are for the clamp ones. Like I said, these ones here I'm going to install on my bike. Alright, so we got this hooked up. I put these ones on just so they wouldn't come loose. I don't know why. Really, I thought there might have been a difference, but there is no difference. These are the ones I was saying that go, you know, on your motorcycle to stay connected just like that. And this part you can, like, you know, wire through so it comes, you know, out your tail. Or we can just do a quick plug, just like the battery tenders. So this is it. It's all hooked up. Now once it's hooked up, then you plug it in. Try to do this with one hand. So like that. Like I said before. Oh, it automatically already went right into the lithium charge. See that? This one here charges quite a few different batteries. 3.5 amps. Also there's the 6 3.5 amp. And then the 12 volt small, 12 volt large. At 25%. So the next step, since it is fully charged, we're going to be putting it in the bike. Alright, so you can see in here that this cord here is just to the charging, so I don't have to take my tail off every time, or my seat off. I'm just going to have these hooked up to the battery. This runs into the tail, so that way whenever I need to charge it, just pop off my passenger seat, plug that in, and charge the battery up. So let's get out hooking this thing up and starting the bad boy. And see, it's pretty cool because this one here, a lot of people complain about the adapters not having to change your connections and stuff. Well, this one here came with brackets that I could bolt on here for this sort of scenario. So that's pretty good. EarthX, thank you. Thumbs up on that one. Well thought out. Well thought out. Alright, so now for the test. Beautiful. So that's my new lithium ion battery. Love it. Try one more time. Perfect. So that's it. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and well, get yourself a lithium ion battery. Peace.